Good morning, this is Federico Bentley from Ayondo Markets giving you this morning's market update. This morning we focused on yesterday's Super Thursday minutes as Bank of England Deputy Governor Ben Broadbent has played down expectation that there could be a rate rise by the end of 2015. Mark Carney's second in command this morning said his boss's speech did not say we can expect a rate rise around the turn of the year, adding it was impossible and foolish to pre-announce the date of an interest rate rise. Broadbent stressed Bank of England Governor Carney's previous comments that the rate decision would come into sharper focus around the end of this year had been misinterpreted. He added, "It's a job of policy to respond to unpredictable events as best we can to stabilise the economy. We are responding to things that are essentially unpredictable." His comments come a day after rates had struck a surprisingly dovish note in a set of minutes and quarterly inflation report published yesterday. Economists expected at least two members of the Monetary Policy Committee to break ranks and vote for an interest rate rise for the first time this year, but in the end, only hawk Ian McCafferty struck out alone. Now looking towards European markets, the UK 100 rollings trading 4 points lower this morning. The France 40 rolling 17 points lower. And as for the Germany 30, it's 40 points lower this morning. Now skipping across the pond, Wall Street ended sharply lower yesterday as weak earnings reports from media companies stirred fears that more viewers are ditching cable TV. The Wall Street rolling fell 0.69% to end at 17,419.75. The US 500 rolling lost 0.78% to 2,083.56. And as for the US tech rolling, dropped 1.62% to 5,056.44. Overnight in Asia, shares tracked Wall Street lower ahead of this week's main event, the US non-farm payrolls, which is due out later today. Now looking at indices and more equities, shares in Twitter continue their downward spiral yesterday, underscoring investors' mounting concerns over the social media giant's futures. The company's shares closed down 3.23% at $27.55 per share, edging ever closer towards their 2013 IPO price of $26 per share. Twitter stock has plummeted more than 25% since revealing muted user growth last week, when the company said that user numbers had risen by just 2 million in the second quarter to 304 million. Twitter's biggest competitor, Facebook, reported 1.49 billion active users after the second quarter. Land Securities has sealed a trio of lettings in New Ludgate, including the Commonwealth Bank of Australia, taking the new office scheme on the fringes of the city to 92% let. Bookmaker William Hill's profit after tax fell 30% to £69.5 million in the 26 weeks ended 30th of June, due to charges related to the company's decision to rebrand William Hill Australia. Now for some key data in focus. We have this morning at 9:30 the UK balance of trade, and at 11 a.m. we have industrial production for the Germany, and this afternoon over in the US we have non-farm payrolls at 1:30 p.m. That's all for today's news, so thank you very much for listening and enjoy the weekend.